What's up, YouTube? Blugrave here, and Dragon Ball Super Episode 47. My goodness, what an amazing, exciting episode! Dragon Ball Super really needed something dark. Like the second was the Frieza saga, I guess you could call it. You could have called that dark originally, I guess, but because the movies came out first and then the Dragon Ball Super adapted the movies, we knew it was gonna happen. We knew it wasn't a real threat, and we knew he was gonna lose. So it really, really sucks. But now with Dragon Ball Super going in this dark direction, especially with Trunks, especially noting that Trunks' timeline doesn't have the Dragon Balls to wish everybody back, death is such like a big, big thing, and yeah, Bulma dies. Mai supposedly dies. They didn't show Mai in the trailer for episode 49, so 48. So because of that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Mai's dead, but they showed her in the intro, so that's really interesting. I want to point out that like she's part of the intro, and they show her shooting guns and handguns and her SMG. So it's like, what's going on. Like I don't think they killed. If they killed her off that quickly, that's pretty sad. But who knows? We'll see. Especially I was enjoying the dynamic between the two characters. Plus, one thing I did want to point out was that maybe Maya is still alive, and maybe she did come to the past with Trunks. Because when it showed on the preview for the next episode, when it showed Trunks on the operating table in the hospital, um, I mean in the resting bed or whatever, not really operating table, but when they showed him in the bed in the hospital, you see Mai and Trunks there together. So perhaps that means Mai is there too, because she looks just as shocked. So who knows? Also, a theory I think that I have is with Trunks' hair being blue. Going back to that is maybe he outgrew the purple hair. Maybe that's what they're trying to say. In the Dragon Ball Path of Power movie, Bulma had blue hair in it. So I mean, had purple hair in it. So because the purple hair eventually turned blue, maybe they're trying to say she grew out of it as well, and that's why Trunks grew out of it. I don't know. We'll find out eventually, or maybe not. Maybe they'll never talk about it. But yeah, the main point I wanted to talk about was Trunks. I think he's. I mean, it's a bit stretched, but remember it showed them eating dog food, man. Like that's how crazy bizarre the future is. They're, they're that desperate. Where like it's a great meal to have dog food out of a can. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy that they're eating it and they're enjoying it too. It's pretty sad. And I wonder, like, if part of Trunks losing the fight with Black Goku isn't just because, remember the whole preview was like, oh, he's too powerful for the Super Saiyan or whatever. What if Trunks is just malnutrition and he can't fight the way he's supposed to fight? It's pretty weird, that's just my theory. I mean, does that sound crazy? Does it sound crazy that Trunks is malnutrition? Like, I don't think so. Kind of makes sense to me. Saiyans eat a lot, like a lot. They're consistently shown eating tons and tons of food. I think if they don't eat for a long while, it would make sense that Trunks can't fight. His meal was what, a piece of that can, the dog food can, because we know the cat had some, and we know Mai had some, so Trunks didn't have a lot. And Mai had half the can. So if Mai had half the can and Trunks had part of the can and the cat had part of the can, then he had very little food. So he hasn't been eating a lot. And I think maybe he really is malnutrition. That's why he can't fight. So maybe he's going to get restored back to health. And hopefully he gets trained. We'll see what happens. But it was a really great episode. I liked the contrast between the past and the future. And how like the past is at peace and they're just happy. Goku's gardening and all this stuff. And I like the shout out to Dragon Ball, which was really, really great. I love Dragon Ball. So yeah, that was really great. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think he's underfed? Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Blugrave out.